morning students. Welcome back to your English class once again. And as a part of our discourses, today we are going to learn something new. Okay, as a part of discourses, that is major discourses I already mentioned. So today we are going to learn choreography. What is a choreography script? So do you have any idea, ma? Maybe you might have heard about choreography. Choreography is what, according to your knowledge, it is something related to dances. Like when you see films, you will be observing the name of the choreographer, just like that. So in English literature, just like drama script, we have choreography script also. So drama script will have dialogues which are told by the characters who are involved in the drama, stage actions, okay. But when it comes to choreography, there will be no dialogues, but only through actions, okay. Only through a dance performance or actions, the performers, they show us a theme, that is they bring out certain theme based on their activity, the actions what they are doing on the stage. And whatever the poem is only recited by the chorus at the back of the stage. Okay, this is actually what choreography script is. Choreography is, okay. But here what is the question which is going to be asked for you? It is one of your major discourse I told, and it is going to be asked in paper 1. Okay, it is going to be asked in paper 1. So as a paper 1, it is for 10 marks question and there will be a choice, okay. But what does paper 1 indicate? That means it will be related to the textbook. That means what? Choreography script is asked to be written based on any of the poem, okay, given in your textbook. Maybe sometimes they will give you the stanza also, okay. If it is made up of some 3 to 4 stanzas, they will be asking to write only choreography script for whole poem or sometimes only for 1 or 2 stanzas. And there is no compulsion that, there is no definite rule that poem will be given mark. In some cases, they won't give the poem, they will just mention the name of the poem, the writer, and then they ask us to prepare and write a choreography script. Okay, is it understood, ma? So what is choreography? It is a dance form, I told. It is one of the dance form in which the performer or the performers, they bring out certain theme, I told. And for writing this choreography also, we need certain rules and regulations like the pattern to be followed, the design of the layout of the choreography. What all should be included to understand the poem? And the main purpose of choreography script is it will allow the learners to develop more understanding about the poem. They will be able to understand deeply about the poem, what is given in the poem. And it also gives a chance for the learner to appreciate the poem, to enjoy the poem. Okay, ma? Understood now? So this is the main purpose of choreography or choreography script of a poem. Okay. Now coming to the layout. So generally there are certain things to be followed. What are to be included in the choreography? We should include the title first. What do you mean by title? The name of the poem, about what you are writing, the choreography. Then you need to mention a theme. What do you mean by theme? Generally theme of something is like a speech, it may be, or an activity it may be. That means what? Theme is what is the main point mentioned in it. Okay. You should also mention the theme of the poem. Then also it is a stage show, just like a drama, but there will be no dialogues. Only through action they will be showing what they are going on. At the back of the stage, chorus will be singing the poem, okay. They will be reciting the poem, and in front the characters will be just acting according to the words which are actually the poem which is recited by the chorus, okay. Now so what it should be there? Characters will be there, okay. Along with title and theme there should be characters, okay, who are involved in the poem, okay, the incidents in the poem. And also location. What do you mean by location, ma'am? The place where this incident is going on. Instances also should be mentioned. Instances means incidents which took place in that particular poem. Okay, sometimes there will be 1 or 2 incidents, ma'am. Like a poem may be about a marketplace. Just example I am giving you. In the market, okay, some lady has gone to the market to buy some vegetables. There one scene will be there. Then after coming back, she will return back home. Okay, she will be coming back. Okay. Then also there will be one scene. So what do you mean by this? There are different scenes, different incidents taking place. So those are called instances of the poem, even those should be mentioned. And theme, how you should write? Overall theme, okay, you will write in the beginning, after the title. But next you should also write in detail theme of every stanza with message which is passed on to the readers. Okay, there will be certain message which is passed on or certain meaning of the stanza. So that also should be written. So like this, what you will have? Title you will have, theme you will have, location or setting of the poem you will have, okay, the choreography wherever it is taking place. Then you have characters, instances of the poem, and also stanza wise theme of the poem. These are the general things to be kept in mind while you are preparing a choreography script. Why it is called a script, ma? Generally when you shoot a film or some drama, you'll write the details of what is going to happen, who is going to do what, these are. That is writing a rough copy of it. That is what called a script actually. So before performing something, before doing something, you'll prepare it beforehand. That is what called choreography script here. So now I will show you what is the layout first. Then what I am going to do is, I am going to recite a melodious poem to you. Later on, we will see how to write a choreography for that particular poem. Okay, children? So, coming to our lesson, first we should see what we are learning. So, what is it actually? It is about choreography script. It is about choreography script. Okay? Did you get it, ma'am? Now we will see what is the layout. So, first I will read out, then I will show you. See, as I mentioned briefly, you should mention the title of the poem. Okay? Write the theme of the poem. Mention the instances of the theme, write about the locations or settings of the poem, mention the characters involved in the poem, write the sequence of actions or scene-wise actions, okay. Include the themes of each stanza or the message which is given to the viewers, that is the person who is reading. See here, ma'am, I will just show you. See, it is clearly given, you can note down these points, okay. Is it clear now? Layout of the choreography script. Mention the title of the poem, write the theme of the poem, mention the instance of the theme, that is instances in the theme, write about the locations, settings of the poem, mention the characters involved in the poem, write the sequences of actions, that is scene wise sequences, okay, action. Okay, sequence means what? In an order you should write how the actions are going on. Next, what you should write? Include the themes of each stanza or the message which is given to the reader or to us. Readers means the people who are reading. Did you get it, ma? Now we will see one poem. Okay, listen to me, enjoy it. Then we will see how to write the choreography for that poem. Shall we continue? I am just reciting the poem. It is actually a very beautiful poem. Okay, a melodious poem written by Sarojini Naidu. She also has a title as Nightingale of India, because of her the way of writing, the way she recites the poem. She is given the title Nightingale of India. So, the poem name is, the title of the poem is Palanquin Bearers and written by Sarojini Naidu. So, now let us enjoy this poem. Lightly, oh lightly we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of a song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Lightly, oh lightly we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of a song. Gaily, oh gaily we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Softly, oh softly we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of a song. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. I hope you enjoyed it, ma. Was it a beautiful poem or not? It is a very melodious, rhythmical, ma. It is very rhythmical and melodious poem. See here, you can see the lines of the poem. Okay, if you want, you can even note down this by taking a screenshot. Okay. Now we will see what is actually involved in this. What is actually given in the poem. So, when you heard, what did you hear? So, it is about, generally I am giving the view of the main idea of the poem. It is about a bride being carried, okay, after being married. In olden days, we used to have palanquins. What are palanquins? I can just give a word in Telugu, like pallaki we used to say. So, bearers means here the people who are carrying it. We used to say in Telugu, pallaki, boyilu. Pallakilu mose boyilu they used to say. Okay, we still say the same. But coming to English, they are called palanquin bearers. And how was the poem? Was it melodious or not? Okay, it was very beautifully written by Sarojini Naidu. And the poem is about a bride being married. Then after, there was a picture of a bride being carried in a palanquin to her in-laws house. So the people who are carrying it, they are enjoying the act, what they are doing. They think that it is their special duty and they are very happy to carry the bride in the palanquin to her in-laws house. So this is what actually described in this poem. Now coming to the choreography part, as I mentioned, we will see what it is. See here, ma. See, Choreography Script for the poem Palanquin Bearers by Sarojini Naidu. So what is the first step I told? The title of the poem. What is the title of the poem? Palanquin Bearers. The theme of the poem. See the next step. The joy and pride of the palanquin bearers in carrying the royal princess to her in-laws' house. Feeling no burden carrying the palanquin. This is what described in the poem. Next, coming to the instances, that incidents which took place in the poem. A princess was married off and going to her in-laws' house for the very first time after getting married in a palanquin. She was being carried by 4 palanquin bearers. Did you get it till here, ma? We will see the next part. So, next coming to what did I say? The next instance which took place is, they sing in youth and pride to carry the newly wed princess. Next coming to the next step, it is about the location where it is taking place. I told the place or the location where it is taking place. Marriage stage of bride's house, okay. The way to in-laws house, bridegroom's house. These are the 3 locations where the incident is, that is where the poem is described. Now characters involved, just as I told, it is about a marriage, okay. There you will see a bride, bridegroom, palanquin bearers, parents, that is, and 6 to 8 people. Then simply some people are shown who came there to bless the bride and the bridegroom. Next, coming to the sequences of action. I told you should mention the actions in an order, scene wise. So first scene, the chorus enters the stage and creates the visual effects of the marriage. Bride enters into a palanquin, okay. The bearers lift the palanquin to their shoulders. The next scene is what? Chorus. Chorus will be singing at the back of the stage, ma. The palanquin bearers, chorus and the palanquin bearers are seen carrying the palanquin in which the bride sat and moved towards the bridegroom's house. What is the last scene, third scene? The chorus downs, that is, they bring down the palanquin at the bridegroom's house and the bride comes out from the palanquin. So did you get a clear idea, ma, how it is given? See, once again I will show you. First is about the layout of the choreography script. See, you can note down these points. Then coming to the poem. So, see here, the poem is Palanquin Bearers, complete poem is given here and the choreography script is begin at the half of the page. See, we started in this page, okay. What are the steps to be followed is clearly given. I hope it is clear. Next, coming to the last one. So, all the steps are continued. Clearly it is given, ma. You can note down from this in your notebooks and as an example you can use this while trying to write for another poem which is taught by your teacher. So, I am not going to give any special homework for you, ma. Why? The reason is we have not yet started learning any poem this year. Maybe last year you learned few poems. So, if anyone want to try writing a choreography script from one of the poem you have learned in your previous class. Okay, understood now? And after your starting of your classes or whenever the poem is taught on your online lessons or whenever it is, try to write a choreography and show it to me or send it to me so that I will see whether you are able to write it properly or whether you people are able to write it properly or not. Okay, children, now just simple definition of what is choreography I am giving you. Just note down these points. Okay. So, choreography, it is given under major discourse, that is for 10 marks question under paper 1, that is related to textbook. Okay. Now we will see what is choreography. Choreography means it is basically a dance form through which the performer or performers bring out certain theme. Okay. the other point I mentioned? It helps. It helps the learners. Learners means whom are the people? You people who are learning. Okay? Helps learners develop a deeper understanding. Deeper understanding of the poem. Deeper understanding of the poem. It also helps the learner to appreciate the poem. Learn how to appreciate the poem. Okay? I hope it is clear, children. Now we'll see the next part. And one more thing I told. So when coming to the drama script, there will be dialogue set. Here, choreography. In choreography, there are no dialogues. There are no dialogues. The person who is acting doesn't speak. Only through his actions they are going to present us what they are going to tell us. I hope it is clear, children. Then try writing choreography for one of the poems from your previous class. You can send it to me. I will see whether you have understood it clearly or not. Bye, children. That's all for this class today. We will continue in our next class. Okay, ma?